Hello and welcome to today's episode of Cocktails. We are your hosts, Bryden and Danny, and today we have a very serious topic to discuss, and that is whistleblowing.
Many people don't know what whistleblowing is. By the end of this episode, we will make sure that you know.
To start off, we'll give you the textbook definition of what whistleblowing is. Whistleblowing is a new label generated by our increased awareness of the ethical conflicts encountered at work. Whistleblowers sound an alarm from the very organization in which they work, aiming to spotlight neglect and abuse.
Whistleblowing involves sharing information that would not normally be divulged, including trade secrets.
Typically, on the streets, someone that whistleblows is regarded as a snitch. In most cases, a whistleblower is helping the general public in a positive way. However, when someone blows, they should know the precautions and the do's and don'ts.
Colleagues of whistleblowers often suspect they may be whistleblowers, often regard them as oddballs.
Publicity hungry,
Wrong about the facts,
eager for scandal and discord,
and drive to discretion.
by their own personal biases and shortcomings.
In order for whistleblowing to be effective, it must arouse its audience, and when the audience is not free to receive or act on the information, then the message returns to hurt them in the end.
There are three elements that make up whistleblowing. They impose certain requirements of accuracy and judgment and dissent, of exploring alternative ways to cope with improprieties that minimize the breach of loyalty and a fairness in accusation. For each,
Articulation and testing of arguments are needed to limit error and bias. First one is dissent. It must make a public disagreement with an authority or majority view.
if workers have a problem, they either conform or make the necessary change. That means to do something about the problem at hand.
Good point.
Thank you.
Second one is breach of loyalty. Furthermore, the whistleblower hopes to stop the game, that since he is neither the referee or the coach, and since he blows the whistle on his own team, his act seems like a violation of his own loyalty.
There may be a promise of confidentiality.
Some subscribe to a loyalty oath.
Loyalty to customers and clients goes against what might be against public interest.
Whistleblowers hope to keep their jobs, but in the end, it could come back to haunt them, and they may be terminated.
And the third one we have is accusation.
Public attention may be brought about through positioning of the person or if he is joined by others.
If already found another job, then they have credible facts to speak out with them about confidence about not losing their jobs.
Possible to speak with authority without vulnerability, meaning they can be safe without having the problem of losing their job.
And specificity is needed to pinpoint responsibility.
If there is concrete evidence, then there must be a concrete risk involved.
And that's it. We pretty much covered everything about whistleblowing and being a whistleblower.
Stay tuned for some more important commercials. It's not like you're going anywhere though.
That is true. Thanks for watching.
I have all this toxic waste right here. Wonder where I could put it. Oh, here's a nice pond right here. Let me just dump this in here.
Here at the pond, we have an infestation in the waters. As you can see, the toxic waste. We have a dead whale. How tragic that is. And look at this bird. It is not just an ordinary bird. It is the rare, extinct, almost extinct bird that we call Bryden Newell. Look at him as he's ingesting all the toxin. He's dying slowly and slowly, almost to a putrid smell of it. My dear God, what do we do here? What do we do at the pond? We'll never know.
Hello, I'm here with...
Kelton Cody Pastor.
Nice to meet you. He's recently brought up a very serious whistleblowing accusation against a company. Would you tell me more about yourself?
Once again, I'm Kelton Cody Pastor and homie. I actually was a janitor here for 13 years at this company, and the things I've witnessed are no longer things that should be looked away. This needs to come to light, and I really hope as I, Kelton Cody Pastor, can bring this to light for the public to know.
Tell me a story about what the company is doing to harm them.
First off, the CEO, he's just a bad person. I was discussing him one day about maybe using the sewage instead of throwing it to the ocean, also known as the pond, throw it to somewhere else, or maybe just doing a better job of saving the world. Yet he was negligent. He ignored me. He ignored Kelton Cody Pastor, and that should not happen at all. I'm Kelton Cody Pastor, homie.
Is there any proof to these accusations?
Check the garbage. Like, it's lit in there. It's just festering with a whole bunch of toxic waste, sewage, and homie, get in there. Get up in that thing.
Has your family or friends, has anyone reacted to what you have done? You have made some very serious accusations towards this company.
Homie, I've tried so much. Like, dog, I've tried, but they don't want to listen to me at all. I've literally given them dates. I write in my diary every night at 9:20 p.m. You know, I have a glass of milk, a warm glass of milk with a cookie, and I write in my diary, like, dear diary, this happened to Kelton Cody Pastor, and it was just not okay. I document each thing. I've even taken pictures of it and put it on my MySpace, and I put it on my MySpace and let people know. But Tom, the creator of MySpace, he took my pictures down because I think he has been colluding with the CEO.
I have heard this story. This is true. I have heard of this Tom. Got it. I interviewed Kelton Cody Pastor 6 months ago. He has become a local hero in the environmentalist community, and he now has a story.
Homie, I just want to say thank you so much. You know, a lot of things have happened since the day we interviewed. My wife left me, but I'm a local hero. Children sing my names in the streets at night. They whisper fairy tales of my heroic attributes, and I can't thank you guys enough. Like I said, my wife left me. Sheila, thank God she left. Her casserole was just way too spicy. Am I right here? But I just want to thank you guys so much. I'm glad I can help out the environment. The pond's lit. Things are good in the world again.
Have you gotten any jobs since this happened?
No, not at all. I've been actually like fired from every job I've had, but I've been sponsored by every environmental company out there, so I really appreciate that. Nike is actually working with me to sign a shoe deal with them. So, yeah.
Great to hear from you. Back to you.
Hi, I'm here with.
My name is Lucy Smith.
What seems to be the problem?
Well, I'm here to talk about how my whistleblowing went bad. So, I worked for this one company called Black Forest Incorporated, and, well, I saw something happen one day, and I was just making my daily rounds around the office, finding the latest gossip and the rumors, peeking around the corners, if you know what I mean, and I just saw something happen and I had to report it.
What was this that you saw?
So, I was walking, doing my daily rounds, like I said, and I saw my boss talking to someone else, and I overheard him say that he's moving all of this money over to some different account, and in my head, that was totally embezzlement, and I had to report it as soon as possible.
Seems understandable. Where was this account at?
This account, I mean, I don't know where this account was, but I just heard about it, so I had to report it, you know. Like, you have to report everything you hear, even if it's rumor.
What is your current position at this company?
Well, I mean, currently I'm not employed here anymore, but I mean, like, I'm a former employee.
Since you filed this report, was whistleblowing really worth it in the end?
No. I lost all respect of my peers, all the respect of my family and friends, and I lost my job, and now I live in my mom's basement with no future.
Sounds like a pretty tough life.
Yeah, it sucks. Lesson learned. Don't just gossip and rumor around and report the first thing you hear. Make sure you find some evidence.
Thank you very much.
Don't do it. Stop. No, this is anonymous. Stop.
My name is George, and this is my story.
Okay, George, so do you want to make this anonymous?
Absolutely. It's deep voice, anything.
Okay, we'll
Make
tell
sure
the
it
crew.
happens.
Yeah, we'll tell the crew.
Are you tired of those jocks always kicking your ass? Are you tired of being forced to eat your brother's boogers? Are you tired of being pushed into a log?
Oh, hey there. Are you tired of looking like you went on a date with Ray Rice? Well, look no further. The
got the product for you.
I was known as a snitch in my life, but then one day, my life was changed. Thanks to Bruise Remover. Ah, so fresh. The smell of a promising future.
With a few gentle rubs, all your regrets of whistleblowing are gone.
If you want the highest quality bruise remover out there, then you call 1-800-463-7253. Once again, that number is 1-800-463-7253.
Some side effects may require pink eye, nausea, and irritation.